It's Stephen Williams, founder and president of creditrepairshop.com. And in today's video, we're going to talk about the Equifax data breach. The Department of Justice has just released a report that is talking about what had really went down, like who was really responsible for this. And I'm going to have my thoughts on it also, but I'm going to tell you what you can do just to be able to get some services or get a $125 payment if you haven't already taken advantage of that. Before we get into it, could you please like this video? What I've learned is that when I asked you to like them, and you know that I give you great content when I make the videos, is that it helps us be able to help more people. So by you liking the video, you are actually helping other people find this content and be able to help them with their credit and debt issues. So now let's get right into it. Today, February 10th, 2020, the Department of Justice released a report saying that Chinese military personnel were charged with computer fraud, economic espionage, and wire fraud for hacking into the credit reporting agency Equifax. And you can go here's the link here, or you can type it in on Google. But basically what I got from this is that they were compiling this information for later use. Because we live in a global society, this information was not necessarily going to be used for bad things, so to speak. It was going to be used by banks and other companies that were going to probably be coming into the United States, or they're already here, on using AI technology to give us loans, insurance, all types of things. If you've looked at the news reports on what China is trying to do, they are trying to position themselves as a global leader. At some point, they're going to try to push their currency on the market to become the global currency, to take the place of the dollar. This is just the facts. They're positioning themselves. They had what's called 100-year and 1,000-year plan, 1,000-year plan, 100-year plan, and these plans are coming into action. They're buying up a lot of land in the United States. They're buying up a lot of properties, banks. People are just selling out because they want to get money. They want to, either retire, or they just need money and they need to sell assets. And a lot of these Chinese companies are buying our assets here in the United States. But what we are not understanding is that this is an overall plan. And from this report, you can look at it. It says that they use multiple servers, and they were hacking into Equifax, and they were getting the information, and they're going to use that information with artificial technology. They didn't go into full detail about what they were planning to do with it, but this is where I'm going to put my 2 cents into it. I really think that they were going to sell it to American companies and sell it to companies that they were going to be investing into that were maybe Chinese-owned companies, and they were going to use that technology to see what interest rates they were going to charge, if they were going to deny health insurance, if they were going to deny mortgage loans, automobile loans. What we live in now is a data-driven society. It's always been that way, but it's kind of morphing into something to where all they want to do is get all of the information, feed it into a computer, and allow the computer to make the decisions. This is just what's happening right now. I've even seen where banks are doing this. And have you ever heard of manual underwriting? Well, manual underwriting is something that banks rarely do now. That's when they get it into a loan officer's hand or an underwriter's hand, and they look at your application. Most of them are using AI, artificial intelligence technology, to see if you are approved or not approved for a loan. Look at the online places that you can go and try to get a payday loan or try to get a mortgage loan, or a simple loan, and they say that they'll give you an answer in minutes. Well, the only reason why they're able to do that is because they're using artificial technology to say, if it meets this criteria, we'll go ahead and approve them for the loan. So now, again, please like my videos. I really appreciate it. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe to it. I have very good content. This is real deal, working with real customers, not fake stuff. All right, now let's go to the next page on what you can do about it. This is the Equifax breach settlement.com. You can see the web address right there. This is, if you haven't done that, this is what you can do. Is you can go to this page, you can read everything about it. I'm not going to go and read everything on it, but basically the meat of it was to get a $125 cash settlement regardless, even if you didn't show anything where they used your credit for anything. This is just because they didn't protect your personal information. They did a settlement with the federal government, and that settlement included a $125 cash payment. And also you get some of the services, and you can look at this here. If there was something where you had a loss, there's other things that you could do, other remedies that you can do to get your credit repaired, and they would at least take care of it on their with their company, with Equifax. I'm not sure how that extends into the other one. If you've seen my other videos, these three companies, they do not like each other. I don't just because they fix something doesn't mean that the other company would fix it. That's why you gotta be careful with this part here, where they'll restore your credit. They're only talking about on their service. They have nothing to do with the other two. So you would probably need to get a credit repair service to file an ID theft kit to the other two also. And but you can look here. It has your legal rights and options. If you don't want to take the $125, it tells you what you can do and what you can't do, and what you're required to do if you do not want to accept that. This is very tricky, the way that they worded a lot of stuff. Some of the stuff was related that if you did not respond by a certain period of time, you were opting in to the original settlement of the $125. Settlement that they offered. But this is where you can go to look at everything. You can look at they have the key dates. Let's look at some of those key dates where they had passed. What these were the deadline to exclude yourself, which has passed. So that's why I was saying it was kind of tricky on how they were doing that. So right now, the only option that you would have is the 125, but they did have an extended claims period for people that can prove out-of-pocket losses, where you can prove that something that happened to you monetarily with your credit that hurt you, either from getting a loan, or if it was something where someone used your credit to get a loan during this period of time, or some type of loss, financial type loss that you can prove. You still have until 2024. So we're going to be ending the video here, but if you need help, please visit the website, my website, thecreditrepairshop.com. If you need your credit reports and scores, all three, they're only offering one, all three, go to the link below this video. Go to my website, the number 3 scores.com, and also look at some of the links that I have below here. There's some we have some stuff on trade lines that we're starting to offer now if you need to be able to boost your score. And there's also a rental booster that we have there. If you're a renter and you haven't been getting any credit for renting your making your payments, rental payments, there's a option for that also. And please like this video. Again, I know I'm saying that a lot, but it helps us be able to help other people. Please subscribe to my channel. Post your comments. I answer all of the questions and comments that are in there. If I missed one, I apologize, but I try to scan through to make sure I don't miss anybody. Again, subscribe to the channel, share it, tell your friends and family about it. I really appreciate it. This is Stephen Williams with thecreditrepairshop.com. Thank you.